Good evening and welcome to the Channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The UN says more than 100,000 people have fled Sudan since heavy fighting broke out between rival forces on the 15th of April. Officials have warned of an all-out catastrophe if fighting does not end. A further 334,000 people have been displaced within Sudan. Fighting is continuing in the capital Khartoum between the army and the paramilitary rapid support forces, despite a ceasefire due to be in force.
In consultation with all concerned governments and partners, we've arrived at a planning figure of 815,000 people that may flee into the 7 neighboring countries.
Meanwhile, a World Food Programme official has warned the continuing conflict in Sudan could destabilise the whole region of northeast Africa.
For WFP, our biggest concern right now is actually that if the conflict in Sudan doesn't stop soon, the ripple effect across the region is significant. We are already seeing at least 20,000 refugees that have crossed into Chad. Our colleagues in South Sudan are saying a similar number, if not more, is crossing into South Sudan. You're thinking about refugees who are in Sudan going back to their home countries that are not as stable as they should be when they are going back. So the ripple effect for the region is significant. It's a real concern, and we just need to find peace. We need the two parties to the conflict to come together and find a way to resolve the conflict, because this has the possibility of destabilizing the whole region.
The US says it estimates that more than 20,000 Russian soldiers have been killed in fighting in Ukraine since December. A further 80,000 have been wounded, National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said, citing newly declassified intelligence. Half of the dead are from the Wagner mercenary company, who have been attacking the eastern Bakhmut city. Russia has been trying to take the small city since last year in a grinding war of attrition. Lawyers for bereaved family members, survivors and residents of the Grenfell Tower fire have been outlining details of a civil damages claim settlement. At the High Court, barrister Richard Hermer KC said a compensation sum of around £150 million had been awarded across 900 cases. The devastating fire at the West London building killed 72 people in June 2017. Court listings indicate the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea was one of a number of defendants. Officials have rescued 21 endangered green sea turtles after they were seized from a poacher by Bali police. Authorities raided a 46-year-old's home after receiving multiple reports from locals on the suspected illegal trade of turtle meat for consumption. Bali police said a mix of small and large turtles were found in a maintenance pool. The man could face a 5-year jail sentence and a 100 million rupiah fine. With just 4 days to go, Britain's Princess Anne has said that her brother King Charles was committed to the monarchy after years of practice. In a video interview with the Canadian news programme The National, the daughter of late Queen Elizabeth II discussed the kind of monarch the king will be.
And when we think about this duty, this role that the king has taken on, what kind of king do you think he'll be?
Well, you know what you're getting, because he's been practicing for a bit. And I don't think he'll change. You know, he is committed of his own level of service, and that will remain true.
And the principal of a school in West Virginia in the United States got the fright of his life when opening a rubbish bin outside the school. CCTV footage uploaded on social media shows James Marsh, the headmaster of the Zila Elementary School in Somersville, opening the bin before a young black bear leaps out. Both man and bear seemed equally as scared of each other. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel's studios in Lagos.